Tuesday, about 8:15. Just getting ready to leave shortly anyway. The shelter that we stayed at last night, we pushed hard. I guess it was a 15.5 mile day altogether. Yeah, we walked 6 miles, stopped at Boots Off. This was yesterday. Stopped at Boots Off Hostel. Wound up spending 2.5 hours there. Actually 2 hours there, and then as we were leaving, we ran into somebody else we hadn't seen in a while and talked again, and then we met up with Old School again, so we talked to him. So by the time we got to camp last night, it was later, but we did do a 15.5 mile day despite the 2.5 hour, 3 hour delays at the hostel and meeting people. So, but that's okay, we made our destination. So looks like we're about 32 miles from the Virginia border, which is pretty exciting all by itself, I guess. So anyway, there was a small shelter here last night. To get here, we passed, once we left Boots Off, we passed, we had a lot of lake walking and back up a mountain and then back down towards the lake again. So we just skirted the lake basically. Pretty nice, beautiful views, beautiful day yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful. And anyway, so we made it to camp last night, and there was 6 people here, and it's a 6-person shelter, so it worked out just good because there wasn't any real places to tent. And it did rain last night, rained hard a few times, and it's foggy, as you can see this morning. It's kind of foggy. The trail itself isn't too bad, but it was clearer this morning when I got up, but now the fog is lifted or coming in, whatever it's doing. So looks like it could be a rainy week. So just a recap. So I don't know how much video or films I'm going to be taking today, but I think our push is to get to the next shelter again, which is 14.5 miles, and then I don't know if we want to push the rest of the way and get into Damascus. Probably that's what will happen, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, we're gonna hit the trail, and if I can see through this fog to see anything cool, I'll make sure that I share that with you guys. So, all right, have a good day. Good morning. Tuesday, April 22nd. Back on trail. Little ridge walk here. Just after leaving the shelter. Plan today is 14 something. We're gonna skip the first shelter coming up in 6 miles or so, and we're gonna trudge on to the one that's 14 point something, and it is possible for us to make it to Damascus tomorrow, but no question about that. So we may take a 0 in Damascus. I'm not sure yet. Today is day number 9 on trail. Listen to those birds. It's foggy, but it's not. We have no liquid sunshine right now, so. But I'm sure this whole week coming up, I guess, might be a little bit damp. But I'm thinking that we'll take a 0, maybe in Damascus. We'll find out. We haven't really I'm not much of a planner ahead right now. I've had to do it for so long that I just don't want to. I want to walk. I want to see what I can see. Wow. Root started from the ground, went up the rock and wrapped around it. Hey, there's fun fact. Turn in the trail. Trail goes that way, but those are all tiny bells. What they look like bells. Maine. Okay. Make this hurdle first, and I will see everybody. I'll talk to you in a bit. Tuesday, April 22nd. A lot of climbing so far today. In the first 2 hours we made 5.5 miles. So didn't seem like we were going that fast, but for the ascent that we come up, I bet we're up 4,000 feet. And we're still doing a little climbing now too, so. Not many views today. We just stopped, had a little snack. Keep our energy levels up. The last video that I made this morning, I dropped one of my mittens. And after I ended the video, I had to turn around and go all the way back, almost all the way back to the shelter and then come all the way back again. So I'm being careful this time. Still real foggy in the valleys. Clear enough where we're walking, so. Pretty good time already this morning. Viewpoint. Supposed to be coming up in the next mile, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to see a whole lot. But things change fast here, so if there's a view, I'll be sure to share it. Onward and upward. Talk to you soon. Good afternoon. Hit trail again after having lunch at Iron Mountain Shelter. And we have a
Uncle Nick Grindstaff.
Nick Grindstaff Memorial.
Wow, day after Christmas. 1851. He died July 22nd, 1923.
Wow, I'll go back and show you the back of this one.
Alone and
Fun
died
fact is
alone.
done.
That's actually, that's kind of sad. Actually, let me read that. It's a shame. It's very sad, but it's nice that there's a memorial for him, you know. He did this. Let's actually read the bottom too after you read the whole thing.
Okay.
Kind of sad.
Uncle Nick Grindstaff, born December 26, 1851, died July 22nd, 2023.
That is sad.
Died alone, suffered alone, and died alone. Oh. He may not have been as alone as everybody thought.
Ah, he's the Nick Grindstaff company.
Anyway, so that was kind of our excitement from today. We have so far stayed dry. We are heading, I don't even know how much more, maybe 6.5 miles. We'll be at the next shelter where we plan on staying. It'll give us a 14-point-something mile day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pretty easy part of the trail right here. That's good because we just had lunch. Okay, I will let you go when something else interesting comes up. I'll see you then.